Let's ask for blessing, shall we? To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Presently, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui Mahago Jimeling, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love. Thank you for purifying our souls, our minds, our emotions. Thank you for divine guidance, help, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Right, so if you're in the United States, probably it's a Friday night and probably busy shopping for the Christmas season. And I just want to point out something very quickly before we do our meditation. Quite a while back, I remember I was talking to some people about the holiday season, Christmas. Of course, there's Christmas, there's Kwanzaa, there's Hanukkah. I think there's several holidays happening in the season. And I remember somebody just said, it's all a conspiracy. What they did is they just made up this Christmas thing or whatever holiday it is just so that the stores will make money. That's why they have Thanksgiving. That's why they have Black Friday, where it's the only time in the entire year that they go into the black. It's a saying in business. Being in the red means it's bleeding, right? So it's all a conspiracy. And this person was really cynical about, oh yeah, it's all a plot so that people go broke and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm looking at them going, wow, you sure created your own misery. And I know some of you are probably agreeing with the fact that, hey, it's all a conspiracy and all that, but just look at it from a different viewpoint. It's a time where most people, whether you like it or not, you're forced to give. Okay, let's get it out of the way. You're forced to give, right? Yeah, I don't really want to give, but if somebody gave, I don't give, it looks bad. Sounds familiar? That's one way of looking at it. Another way to look at it is like, it's a time of the year where even if you're not a Christian, even if you don't believe in Christmas, the Christmas season or the spirit is like buying gifts, giving things to someone, right? So look at it this way. It's a time where a lot of people, whether forced or not, are opening their hearts and giving and sharing. Different perspective. You see, it's something like this. I remember a few times I was on the road when someone was driving and they're trying to pass each other. And this guy goes, hey, it's Christmas, I'll be nice, let them through. Or sometimes somebody wants something from them and let's say they want a favor, they go, I really don't want to help this person, because they will this or whatever reason. But anyway, it's Christmas, so I'll be just nice. And I was listening on this, and again, we always emphasize, observe. I was observing, I go, isn't it amazing that just because there's a season, they say, oh, it's Christmas, let them through. Oh, it's Christmas, I'll just be nice. It's Christmas, I'll let the matter pass. I have a simple question for you. Why can't you be like that every day of the year? Right? Well, it's Christmas. So, to look at it from a different viewpoint, it's like, at least, at the minimum, it's making some people better. Right? And I shared this with a lot of you before. Some of you who are new probably have heard it before. Even if you give unwillingly, your heart chakra is still inching open. You realize that? I know some of you, yeah, but I don't believe in that. You have to give with all your heart and this and that. Yeah. Everything else being perfect in the world, yes, you're absolutely right. But I remember my teacher used to tell me, says, the higher beings, there's these great spiritual beings, they're very, very smart. Initially, you give because you have to. But every time you give, even if you don't want to, you're giving because I look bad if I don't give. Choke on it. Even if you give at that worst type of attitude, right? I can't think of anything worse, right? You're giving, like, okay, here, choke on it. Your heart chakra, just because there's an output, there's some giving, you're planting some seed, your heart center is still inching open a little bit, a tiny bit. Okay? Of course, if you give willingly, the heart chakra just opens up like that. So everything has a purpose. So initially you're giving, I'll give because I have to give. So your heart go, you give a little, I have to give. So at some point, yeah, I guess it's okay to give and actually enjoying it. You see, write this down. Your behavior affect your chakras. Your chakras affect your behavior. So the fact that you give, even if you don't give willingly, your solar plexus gets stressed out. But the fact that energy went out as a gift, as a gesture, whatever it is, your heart chakra is opening a little bit. So your behavior affected your chakras. Now, as your chakras keep inching little by little, opening, even a tiny bit, because you're forced to give, you're forced to be nice, because everybody is nice to you, your heart chakra is opening little by little, and there's a change of character. Yeah? That's when people start getting upset. I give because I have to, blah, blah, blah. I sit there and go, okay, I'm not going to jump into your party of complaining, but if that's how you feel about it, fine. You see, it's the law. It's called the law of karma, not yours or my opinion of karma. As you give, even if you give unwillingly, you're still planting seeds. Now listen carefully. I know some of you are very strong in your beliefs and you're entitled to it, but I'll at least be smart enough to just listen and you decide for yourself. If you give and you give willingly, you're planting two types of seeds. You're planting material seeds because let's say you give a gift, right? The material gift. So that has material good karma coming back. And you give willingly. You love the person, you care about them, so you give willingly. So there's emotional karma that you planted of joy and happiness because you want them to be happy. So that comes back to you. So that's the best. Now, what if you look at the other side of the spectrum and you go, here, I have to, but I don't want to. Watch this. The fact that there's something that left and went to them, you planted something. So there's material good karma. The problem is you do not really get any emotional good karma because you did not plant good seeds. You plant angry seeds. So instead of the heart chakra expanding because of the giving materially and emotionally, it just opened up a little bit because there's still energy going out. So if you're smart, use your head. You're going to give anyway. You might as well make the most of it. Yeah, but it's against my principle. Look, you're going to give anyway, right? You don't have a choice. I'm talking about if you don't have a choice. You're going to give anyway. You might as well. Anyway, I might as well get something out of it. Here, may you be happy with it. Move on. Even that, it's still better than. Make sense? I'm just being practical here. That's why I remember many years ago my teacher used to say, some people they get on the spiritual path for selfish reasons. Right? Listen carefully. This is an extrapolation of this, not just giving. They get on the spiritual path. I'm going to meditate because I'm stressed out and I'm angry with the world. So I'm just going to meditate and just for myself. I don't care about anybody else. I'm just going to meditate. Watch this. So initially, it's me, myself, and I. Everything for me. But what they don't realize, as you start meditating, your heart gets open a little bit, especially your crown gets more open because when you practice stillness, your crown starts stretching, right? When your crown starts stretching, more divine energy comes down. Your crown chakra is the chakra of oneness. So as the crown gets bigger and bigger, even though initially it's just for myself, well, I'm not the body, emotions, thoughts. I'm a spiritual being. And when you have that realization, you also realize if you're a spiritual being having an earthly experience, so is everybody else. So you start having a sense of connection. That strong connection, not emotionally, not physically, not mentally, but spiritually, is what you call oneness. So at some point, you start noticing, yeah, somehow when I treat other people well, even though they don't respond to me, I feel good. You know why? Your crown is expanding. So I remember my teacher used to say, even when a disciple or student enters the spiritual path purely for selfish reasons, it's all right because they are on the path even though they don't know it. When I heard that, I go, that illustrates what happened to me. I got on the spiritual path not because I was interested in saving the world, being a spiritual person. I could care less. 1988, the only reason I got on it is because my wife broke her hip. I go, man, I got to fix her hip. Otherwise, it cramps my style. She can't walk, so man, what's going to happen to me? So I can do whatever. Everything was me, myself, and I. That's all I cared about. Yeah, you can ask my teacher at that time. I was probably the most selfish person there. I just wanted to learn the technique, me, myself, and I. That's all. Then I started enjoying. She could walk now. Oh, my mom have indigestion. Let me look. Oh, she's feeling better. Hey, this is fun. I don't care about anybody else, but this is fun. Again, it's about me, myself, and I. Guess what happens? Before you know it, I healed one person, another person, another person. I go, hey, this is actually fun. Maybe teach somebody how to do it. And before you know it, my teacher sent me here to teach pranic healing, and the rest is history. That's how he told me. You might think you got on it just for yourself, and for selfish reasons. The higher beings have a bigger plan. That's why when people start, they're giving because they're selfish, because whatever, I don't say anything because I know what it's like to be only interested in myself. But they're smarter than we are. We're dumb compared to them. It's like a mosquito talking to a to a supercomputer. We only see this part. Same thing with giving. Don't judge people for giving because I have to give. Because any form of kindness and goodness, even if it's done without the right intention, good seeds are still being planted. I know you'll never hear this lecture because every lecture you hear about giving is you have to give willingly because if you don't give gladly and willingly, it doesn't work. Pure nonsense. If I'm holding a seed, a physical seed, I plant it in the soil even though I don't want to because my teacher told me to plant here. If the conditions are right, there's water, there's sunlight, there's nutrients, whatever else. Even if I don't want it, something will still grow. So, again, if you're smart, I hope all of you are, you're going to give anyway, make the most of it. Might as well enjoy the good karma of giving materially, as well as the emotional karma of being kind and generous. That's it. Life is very simple. People make it complicated with drama. They like to say, well, it doesn't align with my principle, but who cares? Get a life. I sit there, I've actually listened to people, I don't believe in it, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking at them. Children. They're going to keep suffering until they hit the wall. They go, okay, I think I'll listen. I was one of them. So I know what it's like. The teacher was probably, I'm thinking about it, looking back, my teacher probably look at me like, hey, this kid. Anyway, they'll learn at their own pace. So he never stopped me. He didn't say, look, don't do this. Don't. He just says, okay, go. I had to learn it the hard way. I was one of his probably dumbest students. But I finally got it. At least I did. So I hope for some of you who are still resistant and still stuck with, you have to give willingly, otherwise, whatever, just forget about it. Just be kind, be nice. There's this law called the law of karma happening already. Whether you like it or not, might as well have it work for you. Now, you're telling me I'm giving in order to receive? Absolutely. What's wrong with that? It's just like saying, I'm exhaling because I need to inhale. I need to inhale so I can exhale. It's part of the universal law, giving and receiving. That's it. Life is simple. You follow universal laws, you're happy. You make it complicated, you think you're smarter than the higher beings, you suffer. Period. Full stop. End of lesson. There are more important things in life than sitting around. I've seen people that I'm going, you create your own misery. What can you do? Give receive. And I'll leave you with one thought, because I know some of you go, I like to give, but I don't like to receive. Listen carefully. You should not label yourself as a taker, just because you learn to receive. Write that down. See, some of you have a spiritual conscience that's super sensitive. Like, if you receive anything, you feel guilty. True? Because I'm not a taker, man. I'm just a giver. Hey, people. You give, you receive. As you receive, it allows you to give more. As you give more, you're able to receive more. It's called the law of karma. Get over it, move on, be a happy person. Finished. Don't be stuck, well, but I'm a giver, I'm not a taker, blah, 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 blah. Complete waste of time. Learn to give, learn to receive, period. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you receive, the bigger ability to give. Done. So I hope this short lesson helps you a lot. Okay? And before we do our meditation, just a quick reminder. So on Sunday, New Year's Eve Day, December 24th, Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we're having the Christmas meditation. It changes every year. So the topic this year is the tree of the Christmas tree. You know, everybody has a Christmas tree. It's not even Christian. It's part of a pagan practice, but we want to dive deeper into it. So the Christmas tree is actually a symbol of the tree of life within us. The fruits are the chakras. And the star on top of the Christmas tree is actually your 12th chakra. That lights up when all the fruits, the lessons, have been learned in our earthly life. That's called enlightenment. I'll go to it in detail. Anyway, if you have family issues, if not family, you have family parties or all that, don't worry. We leave it online. You can watch it whenever you like. And then after that, we'll do a meditation. Okay? And then Tuesday is full moon. So we'll have a full moon meditation. We'll share that with you. And the 1st of January is our New Year's Day success workshop. It's a workshop. Yes, you're going to work. So make sure you have your bucket of salt water next to you, because we're going to be doing a lot of cleansing, disintegrating a lot of all thoughts and emotions, any limiting beliefs, thoughts that we've created consciously or subconsciously in 2023, so that walking into 2024, you're not carrying a ball and chain. In fact, you'll be carrying booster rockets, because we're going to create positive thoughts and emotions that we're going to implant, install in our system, so that it works in the background in our consciousness. So whenever a certain obstacle comes in front of you, your attitude will change. You know how to handle it. Okay? And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui, Mahaguju Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance, help, healing, and protection. Thank you. Thank you for opening our hearts, our minds, our souls to universal love, joy, and kindness, that we may share it with others in full faith. So it is. All right, put your hand like this. Be aware of your crown. I am that. I am. I'm not this body. I'm not any of these emotions. I'm not any of these thoughts. I am the soul that created the thoughts, the emotions, and the movements of this body. I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. That am I. Just be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spark, the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. We're all children of God. We're one with God. We're one with all. There's only oneness. Just be still. We are one. Now we will do the great invocation. So open your hands in blessing. Just say, we are one. Our hearts are one. Our souls are one. Our spirits are one. We're one with God's presence on earth. We're one with God's presence in the sun and in the solar system. We're one with God's presence in the universe. We're one with God. We're one with all. So visualize the earth in front of you, the size of a little ball, just like meditation twin hearts. Collectively project a brilliant beam of light As if we're in the sun, just pour it down onto the earth. Simultaneously, let's chant Om. 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 From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth in the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's message of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and the spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now, so be it. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just be still. Again, from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and the spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now, so be it. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just let the blessings flow through us. Blessings of divine intelligence or light. Then you have divine love, divine mercy and compassion, and divine will and power, or the will to do good. For the third grade invocation, imagine a brilliant light above your head. Put your entire attention in that brilliant light. Now, from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's message of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. Be still. Just be still. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just be still. Let the divine blessings flow through us. May every person, every being on earth be divinely blessed. May all who are suffering be healed of any pain, sorrow, and suffering. So be it. If you know anyone in any part of the world that is suffering, either through political problems, through war, through calamities, may they be healed. May they be divinely protected. So be it. May every person, every being be blessed without exception. So be it. Just let the blessings keep flowing through us. You and I are just the channels in the pipelines. May all be blessed without exception. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Let's chant Om. 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 May all be blessed with peace, love, and kindness. So be it. Bless your friends, your loved ones, people you know going through challenging times. May they be blessed. May they be blessed with hope, with faith. May they be blessed with a better life. So be it. Let there be divine mercy and compassion towards all. So be it, so be it, and so it is. May all be blessed without exception. Now picture your job, your career, your business, bless it with success, with progress, with advancement, and prosperity. So be it. Blessings be to all. Now just be still. Just listen. Will increase the energy level. Om. Ahum. Be still. Just put your hands down, be still. Be aware of the inner light, the inner stillness, and the inner peace. Now, just simply let go and let things happen on its own. On its own, so be it. Gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly come back to your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently raise your hands again. We'll release excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. Picture all the people you love in your life. Fill them with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed without exception. So it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, to all the holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguju Mailing, we thank you all for divine light, divine love, divine wisdom. Thank you for guidance, help, and protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to all. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Om. Amen. Amin. Tatastu. And so it is. All right. So I hope you had a good meditation. Give me some feedback, how you liked it. We add a little extra special sauce in there to just give you a little bit of push. And a lot of people don't realize the great invocation, when it's done properly, it has, just like meditation twin hearts, it has a very strong transformative effect on the person doing the meditation. Because as you bless the earth, okay, of course, you and I are not doing the blessing. Blessings flow through us of divine light, divine love, divine power. Those qualities are also awakened within us. Twofold. As the energy flows through us, it wakes up the will aspect within us, the love aspect, and the intelligence aspect. Right? The energy is flowing through, it triggers it. Now, as you bless the earth with it, as people, beings are being blessed with divine intelligence, divine love, and divine willpower, by the law of karma, that comes back to us many times. So you're double, triple blessed. What else do you want? And in the process of blessing, you get cleaned out. That's why afterwards it's very, very still and quiet. Make sense? All right, I don't want to keep you any longer because I know, a lot of you, whether you're a Christian or not, it's a time to do some form of shopping and time with family. So everyone have a fantastic weekend. We will see you on Sunday for the Christmas meditation. And I just want to remind you, Christ was not a Christian. Just like the Buddha was not Buddhist. Keep that in mind. Because sometimes we get so stuck with certain labels, with certain stories, packages, if you will, we forget the essence of what the great teacher taught. So we will see you on Sunday for Christmas meditation, Tuesday night for full moon, New Year's Day for New Year's Day workshop, and it keeps going. Namaste. You all take care. Have a fantastic weekend. And God bless. Advance Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever holiday you want to celebrate.